welcome back to Dishonored. It's been a day since last time, so yeah, what we're gonna do is, I've decided to watch all the cutscenes, because I haven't really watched all the cutscenes before. I have never really watched all the cutscenes.
We've got a hot meal and a warm bed waiting for you.
Yes, please. Oh yeah, yeah. I did reset a few of my achievements. I got a few of them in my live stream for High Chaos. Go watch that. I'm not actually gonna complete it, but like you can go watch the achievements I got there.
This is the Hound Pits pub, closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Warriors. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with.
Funny enough, I laughed a little bit because of that. You can just get a water.
And clear your name.
But I already know the first boat trip. I already know the boat trips. I know the first 3 boat trips by heart.
I expect they're hard at work in there.
So the first thing you want to do is as soon as you spawn in, you're gonna want to get that. Then you can crank this wheel. I just found out you could do that. I thought you needed blink. But yeah, now you can search a tiny bit up in here. You won't be able to find too much. You'll only be able to find maybe a few copper pieces. No runes or weepers are going to spawn here. And then you guys can do that if you want to. The only thing I believe you can find here is a copper piece. Where I don't know where that is. So yeah. Up there's the copper. Only 10 coins worth, but okay. Oh, the bluefish halt eggs heal as much as like a health pack, I would say, as much as an elixir. So I recommend if you're low on health, but you don't want to waste any of the, like you're really low on health, but you don't want to waste any health packs. If you're near water, I recommend trying to find it with dark vision, trying to find the eggs with dark vision. Why did it hit a circle? But anyway, I know where a lot of the coins are, so we're gonna do everything plus. We're gonna do everything plus the second mission. So this video might be pretty long. So yeah.
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to interrogation and detained when necessary. Remember, the boldest measures are the safest.
Starting at last, Admiral. We found our man. Even after 6 months in Cold Ridge Prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Yes, not surprising. He was the personal bodyguard of the Empress. You've heard the stories.
Yes, I have. It still amazes me that someone could get to the Empress and young Lady Emily.
No one knows the real story, Trevor. our suspicions. We'll know the truth in time.
He's strong and quick. But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
This isn't one of your fancy dress parties. The reality is that we need men killed. Have you ever killed a man?
Only with my wit. But it's a fair point as
Attention,
always.
citizens
He'll
of
be here
Dunwall.
soon, and I'm looking
The
forward
Old
to
Port
meeting him.
District has been added to the evacuation list. The Weeper count for the month of siege has
Really, announcer? You really had to do that?
has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of
Okay. Now I've studied this. I've studied this map for a long time, and one of the only ways to get this coin over here is without blink is you have to do that entire thing, run and jump. Then there's that in there. And the reason why I'm doing this just to make sure we have plenty of coins, because we're about to make a big spend in a little bit. Well, not really a big spend. It's more like, well, it's money basically. You get to spend a little bit of money. It's about 500 coins. So I'm just gonna try to get to the right amount. Now you might be saying, well, I have DLC. What's the point in me get? Well, yes, I want to.
river traffic.
Anyway, you guys can read this if you want to. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna hope everything I find. I'm gonna try to
Contact. Violators
make sure you can read it.
flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
This is Lydia.
Hi. You must be Corvo. I am Lydia, at your service. Your room is upstairs and... This can't happen. Stop it.
Yeah, there's a rare way where you can collect a coin from her. You can no, not a coin. You can collect that key that's on her. Yep, got. I'm not sure what it does.
Do not attempt to house or care for a
Log entry 1-4. We've moved to a new phase. Mark,
Like I said, if you guys want to read this, I'm gonna try to put it up on screen. I'm not gonna read all of it because I just don't want to. But you guys, if you want to read it, you can. It might explain a little bit about the story. I do not know about that though. I hope it does if you're reading it. I think it tells a little bit about the story for the area.
to the point. We need a man.
But this will mostly clear your way of all the coins for this area for a while. But until the 5th mission, no new coins spawn. Which I will most like. I'm not even sure if there's coins there. I know it's just like a bone charm. That's all I know. And now we have to go. Now we go to our room. Oh my god. Stop giving me the hiccups now, man. Now that we have enough to afford it, where we're going is this is the last place we're going until I actually, do the actual mission. Yeah, it's a bunch of books here. So yep, you guys are gonna be able to read this. You don't have to, because you don't have to understand the story. It's just like an optional thing. It's just like if you like reading books and learning the story behind something, I recommend you read them. But you don't have to know. You don't have to read them to know the story. The game will kind of just express itself as you play it. It will just keep going, and you'll understand without having to read the books. but the books will just say a little bit more. So yeah. Also about the setting and everything.
We can continue this later, Lord. Yes. Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Stop at once. What happened? Did you do that?
Look at that. I have Piero here.
I'll be crafting your weapon. When you get in this tank from upstairs, please lie this in place. Careful. Oil's unstable. When it explodes.
There's nothing in here. Yeah, there's a small amount of coins. We can
Now plug it in.
get that. Oh,
Just get it near the receptacle.
so
Magnetism will be
attack.
great. Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's map. Tell me what I can do.
I messed up there.
You lost your mind? What happened? Did you do that?
I'll be crafting your weapon. When you get in this tank from upstairs, please lie this in place. Careful. Oil's unstable.
We're supposed to read all the cutscenes. I'm not gonna do that again.
Terrible mess.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that
Guess so. I'm gonna stop talking.
Now plug it in.
rises from the need to main.
Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to you. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Center lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Okay, yeah. I only recommend you go here if you wanna. Here's the thing. Later in the game, I'm gonna get a few of this stuff. The only thing I think you're gonna need for low chaos is accuracy and range. Accuracy and range. Reload might be useful. Yeah, it's gonna be useful for taking out 2 enemies at once. But upgrades you don't want to get if you're doing low chaos or no kills is sword crossing, spring razor, radius, any of Corvo's pistol upgrades, the bullet capacity. I recommend you get the bullet capacity because I think you need it to unlock sleep dart capacity, and it also just help you with a few things later. Grenade capacity. The things I recommend you get are the bone charm capacity, the crossbow stuff, and the combat sleep dart. Hold on, maybe not the combat sleep dart, because it's only going to work if you're in combat, and if you're going stealth, you don't want that. But now I'm just gonna buy the bone charm capacities, because yes.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
Yes.
Sleep well.
Anyway, this is the void. This is the only time you're ever gonna go here. And this is where you're gonna unlock all of your special powers and stuff, which I'm about to introduce in a second. Or them.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious daughter Emily is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world, great forces that we call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will. Use this newfound power, my gift to you. Come find me.
Alright, now that we've unlocked Blink. So, my opinion, what this is trying to represent is what you did. You started, I didn't show this in my, I'm not going to show this in my walkthrough, but the intro of the game. You start out in a boat, then you make your way over here to where you have to protect the Empress, but she died. Also, yeah, you cannot save her. Yeah, we all know that. Then you have to make a path. This describes what you go through. This is mission 1. This is mission 2. This is mission 3. It skips over mission 4 because they don't expect you to do that. Well, the characters are kind of high. That's like their only option. Then this is mission 6. This is mission 7 because you have no one to guide you. You have absolutely no one to guide you to, and it's random. Then you have to take a twisty loop in the game. You have to take a twisty loop. Then you're over here. And this is mission, and this is the start of mission 9.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing, molded by my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets, and it will guide you toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
Yes, this has Jessamine or your dead wife here. Your dead fucking girlfriend. Or wife. Person you had a kid with, Emily. Anyway.
All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds, nor centuries. Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky. The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort and bones gnawed by teeth. This is the place from which those who dabble in black arts draw their power. And this place is their doom. I can feel a great age ending. This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
Yes.
All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds, nor centuries.
Anyway, so yeah, this is the void. This is where apparently time ends. With light covers the world. It's basically like it's like space, for example.
I have given you
But below. It's below hell. It's like,
to the other.
it's beyond hell. It's below it.
Now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
We're one of the few that actually has it. Some of the few. We're one of the few that actually has it now. I have the DLC, so I can just pick all this stuff up. Those give some insight into some further characters. Okay. Now I'm gonna cover the DLC stuff and the stuff you should be getting if you want to do the Bone Charm DLC. So since I got Bone Charm capacity and now I have 10, those little artifacts give you 1 capacity. You cannot find them anywhere else in the game. You have to buy the DLC for it, which is kind of sad. Anyway, no matter what path you're doing, get Void Channel. Just get it, because it affects your powers in a good way. It makes them better. You want to get Delicate Touch if you're doing... Get Delicate Touch. Voyeur. You don't want to get Raven. You want to get River Affinity. Good Lungs. And White Rat's Friend. And Gutterfest. Do not get any of the others if you're doing low chaos. Because those ones here are meant for high chaos, and it's meant if you're seen. Now my blink is affected in a good way.
Havelock stopped in earlier, but I forgot what he wanted. What can I do for you?
Okay, first you want to get a rune. Okay. Something I've known is when you start off the game, just to get a quick item, go up here. You're probably not gonna use it. Well, you'll use it for alarms, maybe. So now you can hear this.
Somewhere in the basements below, hound kills hound, and money changes hands. Such laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking arms. But that's from a happier time. Deals are made here, sometimes under the influence of wine, and sometimes the influence is the point of a knife.
And they give one more.
Before the sun rises, they toss as many casualties into the river. Men or hound, they all go in.
Well, let's get down to it. First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Caldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hound Pits.
Oh, Corvo? If you've a moment.
Part of this.
Corvo. Corvo. Hello. I'm Callista. I work here for Admiral Havelock. I'm sorry to intrude on your business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. But he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison. And I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
That I can do, and plus I have to do it if I want all the coins possible. And to get all the objectives. Anyway. I recommend you get the rune, or if you want, even get more sleep darts.
Just give the word.
So, yeah. Samuel's a really good guy.
Ready to go? Just give the signal. It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. Man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. Then there are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
Okay, so the powers I'm gonna unlock at the start of the game, and I recommend you unlock too if you're doing low chaos. You get Dark Vision level 1 and 2. They will help you so much throughout your playthrough on this game. It'll be surprising.
What is it? I think that last one was moving. What? Yeah, the little one.
Awesome. I inspected them myself. Keep working.
I jump over here. Okay. Now this is where you're gonna find your first bone charm. There are a few items in this section of the level, and this is the first one. I got Swift Shadow. It's random, but Swift Shadow, in my opinion, is probably one of the best ones you could have got. Strong arms. Here's the thing with strong arms. It's useful, but it's also kind of hurts you in a way, because you won't be able to drag them back, and sometimes dragging them back is the thing you have to do.
Oh, fuck. Disgusting.
I always choke her out to, stop any witnesses.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. Please clear
There you go.
the street when a motorized carriage or stilt walker approaches on state business. Be advised that such vehicles will not slow or stop to avoid citizens obstructing the way.
Now let me show you what happens. He's still alive, of course, don't worry. I know that might have been glass, but don't worry, he's still alive. Because he's still alive. Alright, just gonna place him right there.
Attention Dunwall citizens. This is a special announcement from our Honorable Lord Regent.
This is the Lord Regent speaking. It is with regret that I announce that my term as Lord Regent has been extended through the month of harvest and potentially beyond. In addition, in this continuing crisis, the overseers of the Abbey of the Everyman remain in service to the state and are empowered to enforce order whenever and wherever necessary. We owe our thanks to High Overseer Campbell for the generous loan of their services.
You don't have to do that, but I thought that was fun. Now, I'm gonna teach you guys one of the most painful parts of this mission if you want to do it stealthily and get a lot of coins. Okay. First thing you have to do. Is probably. So first thing you have to do is you have to teleport behind here. If you're doing no powers, I don't know what to tell you. But you might be able to do it. I don't know. So you want to save right here. Because this is going to be the hardest part. What you have to do is take those coins, and then you're going to have to find the right position to choke him out. And you want to teleport away, and then you can place him somewhere. No, I think this is the easiest part.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Report all deceased family members to the local dead counter. Unreported deaths are a punishable offense.
Probably the easiest part.
The sick ones go into cages and off to the flooded district. Couple of them didn't look too sick. Can't take chances. They even look a little green around the gills. So off they go. I heard you there.
Okay. You have to hit that twice.
Call out if you see him. Help me look for him. We know you're here.
Okay, so I got lucky, and the pattern they're moving is easy to detect.
I'll find you. You won't stay hidden for long.
Okay. Okay. So I did it right. We choked them out. So that was literally one of the only ways to get them all.
Attention Watchmen. This district is now considered a highly infected area. Residents are to be escorted to adjacent neighborhoods or delivered for immediate deportation to the flooded district. Remain in position until qualified personnel have completed the removal of infected bodies.
Shouldn't you guys be wearing gloves? Probably make everything a whole. Oh no, that's on his dick. That's on his dick. Okay, no. There we go. Not okay. For some reason, it also detects food as well. So yeah.
Attention Dunwall citizens. John Clavering Boulevard has been designated a restricted travel area. Any citizens are liable to search or imprisonment. at the discretion of the City Watch.
Guy's already dead, so do you know what that means, guys?
I think the little birdies are sad today.
Okay. Here we go. We have 2 sleep darts here. Pick them up because you might need to use them later. I really regret.
Be careful, Corvo. They call her Granny Rags. You wouldn't recognize her real name, or even the name of her family. But an emperor begged for her hand once, and rich young men fought each other for her favor. I watched her consider them all, measure their worth, and find them wanting. Then, she made a different choice. You're on your way to face the High Overseer, the leader of a great cult dedicated to loathing me. What will you do, I wonder?
Sorry, guys. I don't know why I did that. Oh, no. Well, you guys are gonna have to deal with it, because, I can't. I'm used to skipping. Okay. Here we go. Save. So, you take this guy out, no problem, because he's not important. I did not mean to do that, but that works.
I think the little birdies are sad today. Oh, my dear. I knew you'd help me with those ill-mannered boys. My brave man. Listen, Granny has a birthday present for you. I got it from the outsider, and now I'm giving it to you. Go on. It's upstairs. On the vanity. I think you'll cut a nice figure with it. Remember how we used to dance? Our parties were even grander than those at the Boyle Manor. Everyone wanted to come. I'll wait until you've seen your present.
He thinks we're her husband now. I don't think we are.
I hope you like the little gift I got for you. It's the least I could do for turning those louts away. I can't bear these Bottle Street children. Ruffians, every last one of them. Rotten apples. And that slack jaw is the worst You know what I just thought of? You could do something else for me. Another little favor. And I'd give you another present. Another lovely rune carved from the bones of a dead whale. Do you remember my doctor, dear? Dr. Galvani? Now there was a clever man. He's got all sorts of nasty rat guts and disease in his laboratory. Wouldn't it be a shame if some of that mess found its way into the Bottle Street Gang's elixir still? That'd teach 'em. See to it, dear. I'll find you another present just like the first. Galvani lives on Clavering Boulevard, or at least he used to. Those were the days. Now run off. My baby birdies are hungry. So precious. They're shy. You'll have to go or they won't come.
She's fucking crazy. Anyway. Hey, there's a glitch with this game. Do not go in there just yet, because if you do, there's a glitch that will happen. The glitch is, the game will not allow you to poison it. Well, not poison, just like infect it. The game will just not allow you.
You don't want to talk to us like that. Fact is, Bottle Street is here to take its cut. So reach into your pockets and let's get this done. Yeah, and the inspection fee. We can't help it. Just the way we do things on Bottle Street.
Yeah, you can do this.
Possible.
Robust one. Okay, I wouldn't say it's that good. I mean, it's certainly. I mean, I'll take it.
I owe you, brother. I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that. You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me. Want to look at some of the things I found? Good prices, I swear.
Okay, the thing I recommend you get is the blueprints. Get the. You don't have to get the sleep darts, but sleep darts are useful, but you don't have to get them.
All these rats crawling all over everything.
Ow.
Oh, stupid goddamn.
Oh god. I mean, that works. It works. Ooh, no you don't. Oh. That never gets old. Oh, this guy is here. Well, better safe than to be sorry, so... Yeah, it's good. We didn't trigger the line. We didn't trigger the lines. Alright, I recommend going in from the second floor. Because you'll be able to get the... Because here's the thing. It's just easier. Going to the first floor is going to be a pain because you have to directly get 2 guards tonight. 3 guards. But now you have to deal with 1 guard and 1 civilian. Which, okay, there's a safe code there. Whoever's trying to store his money, it definitely ain't working. Wait, can I glitch my way through here? Nah, I can't.
Wait, did you touch the door handle to Dr. Galvani's lab?
Yeah, I think so.
Then you have to scrub. The rats get their vital essences everywhere, the doctor said.
Vital essences? Does that mean guts?
I think so. So your hands need scrubbing. You're unclean.
Unclean? That's nonsense. Can't we just...
No, I told you. With rubbing alcohol or white vinegar.
All right, all right. What is he doing there all day? Ambrose says he breeds rats that carry the plague.
Your friends are ignorant. The doctor is a brilliant man. If anyone can save this city, it's him.
The royal physician is going to save us. I hear his new elixir is twice as good against the plague.
I don't understand how Galvani can admire Sokolov. Royal physician or not, I hear tell he's a beast. A superstitious philanderer who spends more time with prostitutes than he does in the laboratory.
Is this what it's going to be like when we're married? It is, isn't it?
I hope not. I'm telling you now, I don't have the endurance for it.
Okay, so basically what that means is they have an argument who's gonna save the plague. Galvani, who is a master at just like disease and stuff, and he's a doctor. Then there's the royal physician, who is a lazy scrub who just does not do shit. And you'll see at the end of the game who actually ends up doing it. Okay, yeah, the code is 287. The code will be shown right here. 287. But first, before we do that, we have a little guy to deal with over here. Oh, no, you don't. My heart literally just stopped for a second. Oh, I'll take one of these. Yeah, the code is the code will always be 287. I just forgot the code. It will always be 287. It's one of those codes that are just locked in the game. There are only a few codes that are different. Only a few. Every time. But most of the time, the code is the same. Like, for example, the code that was in part 1 and the code that is in here will always be those respective numbers. Now, there's something that I recommend you do. There we go. Okay, now, one of the things you have to do is when you have to let these rats go free, you have to place them in a place where the rats won't be able to go. Like right here, for example. Can I stop getting mini heart attacks? Please. Okay, the place where I recommend you put most of them is just on here. You want to place them on little ledges so the rats will not get them. I don't think the rats will go upstairs, but they will definitely go out here. They will definitely go out here. You guys saw nothing. He's still alive, don't worry. Oh yeah, okay, this works. Yeah, that works. And I'm not gonna risk it. So there we go. I want them to run out. That is why we had to let them go. How long have I been recording? Only an hour? Oh my god, I thought I was recording for longer. Okay. I think I'm gonna wrap the episode up here. So I will see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. If you wanna, contribute to the channel, do a few things. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, and also, he's not dead. Yeah.